Alright, so I'm just doing a quick update. I haven't uploaded anything to this channel, so I just want to say something that's going to give actual tremendous value. So, when you're uploading content on internet, just document your experiences. Because most of the time, when you like following most people, you mostly follow them because you can relate to them. Because the key of like grabbing a large number of audience is be relatable, right? Most of the time, most of the people I follow are people I can relate. So normally, like I follow people around who has the same age as me, because I can relate to them. I can relate to their experience because sometimes you don't need to be like a lot of people say like, oh yeah, to make content on the internet, you need to like, be like extroverted, be like extroverted or be like a very extraordinary type person. And I think that's kind of bullshit because you don't need that. You just got to be relatable. Like if you just tell your story, document your pain points in life, and document like the good points in life, then people will actually will join your journey and it can start being relatable to you. That's all you need to do to like to grow an audience. I find just document your process, document the things you're gonna do in your own life. That's what I learned because a lot of people think that like, oh yeah, to become like a YouTuber or whatever is you need to be like you need to have that extroverted personality, or you need to be good looking, and that's kind of bullshit. Or you need to be good and talk in front of the camera, like, and to be honest, like, if you Google like a lot of the software engineer people on YouTube, like code, they're pretty awkward on camera. But the reason why they got a big following, because there's probably people out there who can relate to them, who are like no different to them. Because most of the time when you put yourself out there, there's gonna be a lot of people who can probably relate to you. Like they're gonna be no different to who you are as a person. Like they're probably gonna relate to you in terms of like personality, or in terms of like like the things you like, the hobbies you like, because there are people out there who's probably gonna relate to you, and also, and secondly, if you document like the things you do in your own life, it will make your life interesting. Like for example, if you want to be like, don't just be known as like the photographer, be known as the photographer who like I don't know cooks food or some shit, because people find it interesting. That's how you develop personal brand. You become the niche instead of instead of instead of instead of like finding a niche. You know what I mean? So documenting experience. I thought it's never like I got certain friends who are probably at uni, right? I got one friend who probably wants to become a doctor, right? And I think he should probably document his experience of him trying to get into medicine. I thought like the show of like people of like like failing the exams and all. And I'll be interested in that. Like I think that's fucking sick. Like if there's someone out there who's probably in the same situation as you, I'll fucking watch that content. Then I can easily relate to you in that way. So I think, in my opinion, when you make content, just document your life, because there's going to be people out there who find your life interesting. I'm not saying that your life has to be like a full like David Dobrik, like like extraordinary life where you're like, oh yeah, cool cars, cool explosions, having mates, and I think that's bullshit. I think ideally what you should do is you should actually document the experience you're going through, document your pains, like write your own story. Like I think that's something I'm doing. Like even like right now, the reason why I'm recording this video, because I haven't fucking uploaded anything to this channel. I haven't been documenting, and I realized that I should go back and to document my experience. Like my brain was just making fucking bullshit excuses of like recording a video, such as like, oh, you need this camera, you need like, I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna pick up my camera and start talking, because I want to get back into like, I don't know, just talking direct into the camera, being more confident with the camera. And I think that just takes time, understanding what to say in front of camera, because talking in front of camera is a skill. It's a skill to get better at. Like a lot of people are not good at talking in front of camera, and I think I am getting better at talking in front of the camera, to be honest. Like I feel like I'm actually learning how to show my personality in front of the camera. Because over the days I wasn't really good at talking in front of the camera. I was still struggling what I'm going to say. But now, since I'm getting better at talking in front of the camera and understand what I want to say, I want to get better at it. Like it's most time like I walk around and talk to myself a lot. I'm like, why don't I fucking just start recording and just start documenting my experiences more? Because I think like why not share valuable information to the world instead of just keeping it to myself? Like why don't I just share my experiences, just document on this YouTube channel that has 0 fucking subscribers. No one hasn't subscribed. 0 fucking views. Like, I don't give a fuck how many views. I don't even care if this fucking channel goes viral or not. I don't give a shit. You know, if you subscribe, then good on you. Subscribe. But I'm just using this channel as a way to document my experiences. That's what it is. It's just a channel where I just hit the record button, start talking, you know, and just upload onto YouTube. You know, it's nothing really too crazy. You know, I'm not doing any fancy stuff with this channel. I'm not trying to do like the cinema B-roll or like the cool fancy music. I don't give a shit about that. You know, I literally just pick up and I'm just talking. So yeah, so overall, what you should do is start documenting your experience. Document your pain points, document your struggles, and there will be people out there who gonna relate to you and would like to know more about your story. You know, that's why you should document. Document your journey, document your life. You know, I'm not saying you gotta reveal everything about your life, like your parents. No, no. I'm saying document what pain and struggles you're going for. Like such as you have like a strong desire you want. Such as for me, I want to become a travel photographer, right? You should document like the process, how you're gonna get there. Document your pain points. Document how you're gonna overcome that pain points. That's what you should do, and then that's how you grow an audience, and that's how people will start relating to you, and then that's how you create those 1,000 true fans. So yeah. Anyways, hope you learned something. See ya. Bye.